Cities and schools are doing their part to conserve water during the drought.
In the last few years, high school stadiums have transformed their natural grass fields to synthetic ones, saving millions of gallons of water. But as News Channel 3's Senator De Los Santos explains, not all school districts up and down the coast have the cash to go green.
When the Friday lights go on, the battle begins as football players push, crawl, and pound their way for a victory. But the surface they play on also takes a beating.
You were lucky to get through September and still have grass in the middle of the field.
Between high school football, soccer, track, and Pop Warner, natural grass fields receive a lot of wear and tear.
A grass field, first of all, obviously requires water. And if you're going to have it, be good, it requires a lot of water. But then it also has to be mowed, it has to be painted, they have to paint the lines on. There was a lot of maintenance costs that went involved with that. So with the turf field, you don't have all that.
Artificial grass, commonly known as turf, is the most recent solution to maintaining football fields year-round, as well as saving a significant amount of water during a critical drought. Ventura was the first high school to install turf back in 2003. A year later, Buena got theirs. Then Ventura College, which now shares a field with St. Bonaventure. Since installing turf, the Ventura Unified School District has saved approximately 48 million gallons of water.
I think the biggest thing is that certainly it's saving water, saving time and maintenance. The other thing that we did when we did our field, it's all recycled or repurposed. So even as you use the turf and everything in it, you recycle it, so it doesn't go into a landfill.
But turf is pricey. Fortunately for two Ventura schools, the district covered the bill.
The original cost at Ventura High to redo the stadium with a synthetic field and turf was about $3 million.
Not all high schools up and down the coast have the luxury of turf field. San Marcos is currently the only high school in the Santa Barbara Unified School District that has turf. That's because 100% of the money came from donors. Santa Barbara and Dos Pueblos High School are raising money to install turf both for water conservation and to provide a better playing surface. The district is using taxpayer-approved money to match what is donated.
Measure Q bond funds are going to be used to augment the projects at both Santa Barbara High School and Dos Pueblos, and that was the bond issue that the voters graciously passed in 2010 to renovate all of our secondary schools.
Meanwhile, the Oxnard Unified School District has more of a challenge when it comes to artificial grass. Unlike other districts in the area, there are 6 high schools to worry about.
It's not cheap to put in a field, and I think our district in the past has thought it wouldn't be fair just to do 1 or 2 schools. And so that is probably the primary concern.
I know it's difficult when there is 6 schools because who gets it first, who gets it second, that type of thing. But I think we're all to the point now, it's like as long as we know we'd all get it, I think everybody would kind of be willing to kind of give or take a little bit.
Because of the drought, schools like Pacifica and Real Mesa are left with watering their fields just twice a week, which in many cases is not enough to maintain a safe playing surface.
We're in a drought, so we want to conserve our water, but at the same time, the playing surface is important to prevent injuries. As much as us as coaching staff wants to water the field, we're not supposed to do that. It's understandable in a drought, but and then you see your field going to dirt, and you don't really know what to do at that point.
The Oxnard High School Unified School District has no plans for turf anytime soon, but they have turned to drought-resistant plants on its campuses, as well as solar panels. Senator De Los Santos, News Channel 3.